Hello world. Yes, this story is so disturbing. Um, it's about a 13-year-old girl who was killed in the worst way ever by her father. Um, Unfortunately, she was under the custody of her grandmother at the time this took place. Well, although she was found several days later, the father, that is 33-year-old Darnell Jones, tells his confesses to his mental breakdown.
That's what it is.
I guess before his
It's
capture.
nothing like that.
And justice for Keimani. Just take a listen.
It's just something mental. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through something mentally and physically fucked up with me. I ain't been feeling the same. Ain't nothing wrong, man. Just, I don't know. There's a lot of shit that's on my chest that I can't control. It ain't, like, I don't know how to explain it, man. All I gotta do is just keep trying to stay good, be good, man. That's all. I ain't get on here to have nobody show sympathy, nothing, or anything. It's just so much shit happens to people out here, and nobody know what really the real stories be. So, you know, I just get on here, try to let people know what's going on. If you care, you care. It's just something mental. I just want a hug, y'all. Give me a hug. A hug would be wonderful.
Yeah, we need a cart. We need a cart. Cart. Darnell, stay with me, bro. Keep talking to me, guys. Dave, 511. If anyone is listening at home, officer support. Sit here.
Hello world. Yes, there you have it. You heard the confessions of a pedophile father, the feelings he had towards his 13-year-old daughter. How sick was he? Unfortunately, the Keimani was in the custody of her grandmother, which according to news article was within the 5.5 years. And the grandmother allowed him to take Keimani. And according to the grandma's testimony, you must hear from her, she states that she had no idea that he was capable of doing the hideous crime he committed. And so listens to the grandma's testimony, and again, justice for Keimani. And it can't come soon enough. And may the father get the sentence of life that he deserves in this case. Take a listen to the grandma's testimony.
You are the guardian of Keimani, or you were the guardian of Keimani, correct? I am the legal guardian of Keimani.
Okay, so in terms of taking care of her, when was Keimani placed under your care?
A year ago.
So you take care of her?
She's been in my home for the past 5.5 years, but I just obtained legal custody of her a year ago.
Were you and Keimani close?
We were.
What were some of the things, trying to think of her and paint a memory of her in a good light, right now with everything that's going on, what was Keimani like? Tell me a little bit about how Keimani was in the time that you've got to know her.
Keimani was phenomenal. Keimani was a helper. Like, she was older than what she appeared to be. Like, you know how they say somebody has an old soul? She was that. She loved older music. She loved playing video games. She loved the friends and family that she was allowed to be around. She played basketball for Spring Elementary. She was highly intelligent. So I'd like to clear up the mental issue statements. No, she was not mentally ill in any way. We had her, assessed, and they didn't feel as if anything was wrong with her mentally. So that was not a issue. But back to Keimani, she would, like, say for instance, someone would come over and they had children. They didn't have to worry about their kids because Keimani immediately embraced them and would play with them. Kid stuff. She was phenomenal. Like I said, she was like no other kid her age.
Unfortunately, people have questioned whether or not the grandmother should have let him take the daughter. But again, according to news articles, the grandmother claimed, again, she had no knowledge of his actions that would take place.
Now, we do know that Darnell, people are looking for Darnell Jones right now. The police are looking for Darnell Jones, and there's an arrest warrant out for him. Do you have any idea of his whereabouts?
Oh, well, to my knowledge, he was just arrested in Columbus. He just recently had a shootout with the police in Columbus. They're saying that he confessed to her murder. And no, I take that back. They're saying that he confessed to her rape and slitting her throat.
How does it feel to learn that?
I can't even say.
As the police report mentions, Keimani was last seen with Darnell. Do you have any regrets of letting Keimani go with, as you're her guardian, do you have any regrets of letting Keimani go with Darnell?
I do, only because, like I said, I feel deceived. I feel like this was pre-planned. I feel like you meant to do this. I feel like you was grooming her.
When you say grooming her, is there things that you saw before this leading up?
No, I never saw anything out the ordinary. But when molesters decide to choose prey, they groom you first. So they give you gifts. They try and make you comfortable with them. They try and say little things to you that you and they can keep secret, and then eventually they pounce. And that's how I feel that how all of this is played out, I feel that's what happened. She was a virgin. She didn't like boys.